Hello, it's Nathan from Ripon City Wargamers with another bat rep, 600 points. We've got Will's army, which is...
Okay, so it's 3 identical warbands, well, near enough. So we've got 3 Gundabad captains with shield. The guy in the middle does look mysteriously like Azog, but that's just so I can remember who the general is. And then in each warband we have 5 Gundabads with shield, 5 Gundabads with spear, and an ogre in each one. Forgive the proxies, they've not arrived yet. I have only got 8 in this warband, but other than that they're identical.
And we've got Ben's warband.
Cool, so I'm using the same 600 point Durins Folk and Erebor Alliance you would have seen in the previous back where I did with Jack. So I've got Dane leading 10 Khazad Guard, an Erebor captain with shield, leading 10 Erebor warriors with spear and shield, and then Barlin with Durins Axe leading 9 Durins Folk warriors with shield, and a warrior with shield and banner.
Cool, so the game is hold ground. We'll come back after deployment. Right, we come back after first turn. Both sides seem to be where they want to be. One warband of Will's has not turned up this turn, but how it's looking, it's going to be pretty much standard deployment. So we'll come back after turn 1.
Okay, I've taken over from Nathan because he's being incompetent and playing his own game over there now. The dwarves have just one priority and the lines are about to clash. We'll come back after movement. So, after a brutal round of first combat, we've managed to lose 3 Gundabads to quite a significant amount of dwarves. This is largely down to the 3 hurls that I'm currently putting out. In the next move phase, the Gundabad's one priority, and Barling called a heroic move, which was countered and won by myself. So I'm getting all the good rolls at the moment. And the lines have clashed again. These ogres are really causing some trouble. So we will go into this round of combat. Another brutal turn going on here. We lost 1 Gundabad to another 5 dwarves. It's entirely down to ancient enemies being useful in this scenario, and the ogres are just butchering their way through these lines.
My dice being horrendous.
And Ben's dice are being hilarious. But he's smiling about it. He is smiling about it. Smile through the pain. We're going to next movement phase. Okay, at the end of another turn of combat, we've lost a couple more Gundabads and a captain. But
lost one Gundabad.
1 Gundabad and a captain.
Yep.
But
Like 4 or 5.
the dwarf dead is beyond count. What was Barlin? I can't remember Barlin's line in the film.
So he's down to 2 wounds.
There were no songs this night. But 2 of the 3 ogres have taken a wound, but there's not a lot of dwarves left. However, Dane is still standing untouched in the middle of the battlefield amongst all of this. The game is continuing for another turn, so we'll be back after this turn. Okay, so in an interesting round of combat where Dane saw off the Gundabad captain and the ogre, the game has unfortunately ended. We're going to tally up the points now.
Right, I'm back. After the game, what happened?
I won. It was 11-5 to the Gundabads. It was a bit of a slaughter, and 3 ogres is just horrendously good.
What happened, Ben?
I think, well, in all honesty, like Will said, it was the ogres really that caused me the dramas. We both deployed. We both had fairly basic deployment. I don't think either of us, had we replayed the game again, would have done anything differently. It's just 3 ogres hitting me on both sides of the line, hurls down the line. It's just not really much I could have done. The dice, yeah, I didn't have particularly good dice. I think Will had above average dice. The roll-ups went his way.
Slightly above average, yeah.
Yeah, slightly above average. It's just one of them things. I don't think the tactics are wrong on either side. It's just the dice being dice played the way it was. So not much you can do about it, really.
It's a tough one when the objective is the middle and you don't have any ranged, so you have to take the army. And it's an army that's built to fight as opposed to skirmish. So when you have to hit in the centre and you've got 3 monsters, it's only going to go 1 or 2 ways, really. Unless your dice are insanely hot. Yeah. Which they weren't.
No. So, my MVP was Dane. Same with the last back rep I played.
Absolute lad.
Just barely touched, still had a might point left before the game end. Held off an ogre and your general for a turn.
Slapped him off.
Yeah, pretty much. I think he killed majority. Well, I say majority. I think he killed about 10 of yours, and I think he killed over half of them himself. So, yeah, definitely for sure. MVP for me. But
yeah, mine was generic ogre 1, 2 or 3 because they all just consistently rolled 6s and just went bowling basically. And even when I was getting close to the end of the game, they were rending instead, and even just slapping dwarfs normally, hitting them on 5s, just smashed them. So yeah, the ogres really did their job, and they've probably got the points back. I think the majority of the kills went to the ogres, so that's always good.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, easily for you, the ogres, definitely. They definitely killed more than the dwarves did.
It might be slightly different when they were on the proper base sizes, but I don't think it would have made too much difference, really.
No, not too much at all. The only thing might have been where we had the scenery to start with, I closed into the scenery. Maybe they might not have fitted through the gap, maybe not.
Nah.
But apart from that, yeah, I don't think...
It was quite an open board, unfortunately, for you.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this back rep. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all of that stuff. Let everyone else know about the channel. It's quite new. We'd like to get more viewers and subscribers. And I think you've got 2 more back reps coming your way, so we're getting them fired out quite quickly. So the more support we get, the quicker we'll get them out. So thanks very much, guys.